Hi everybody, Michelle Scheinling here from Heritage Real Estate. I'm in my office today and just thought I'd share some interesting sales data that I pulled for our area. So for Orion and Oxford schools, Clarkston schools, Rochester and Avondale schools, and Troy schools. First of all, I wanted to let you know just a little anecdotal information. So for the last 3 homes that I listed in our area in Oakland County, they were all on the market for about 4 days. They all received 8 to 10 offers. All the offers were asking price and up to $30,000 over. And so we accepted phenomenal offers for each, but some of the offers came in with the buyer saying no appraisal, no inspection, and up to $30,000 in appraisal gap guarantee. But don't fear. I mean, it's a wonderful time if you're a seller, but don't fear if you're a buyer, because if you're thinking of purchasing a home, I wanted to let you know that for every single one of our buyers who is actively looking for a home this spring, we found them a home. Many are closed and some are still pending, but sometimes it took a week or two, sometimes it took a few offers, but every single one of my buyers was also able to find a home. And we found some great deals out there. We did not always offer way over asking. We didn't have to offer $20,000 over or $30,000 over asking. So for some of those buyers, they were able to get a good deal to get the house either at or below the asking price. So there are still good deals to be had out there, but it is a fantastic time to be a seller. We offer free staging and we do a full marketing package to really help boost those sales prices up for our sellers. So now let's take a look at the data. So I just pulled this last night. In the last 30 days, we've had some really good, strong sales in our area. So currently on market in Lake Orion schools and Oxford schools combined, 99 houses. Pending, and when I say pending, I'm also meaning accepting backup offers and then contingent continue to show, which means the transaction might be contingent upon that buyer's current home selling, but those are all together in my pending numbers. So in Orion and Oxford schools, 142 homes pending, that's a lot. Sold in the last 30 days, 108 homes. And then the average sales price, you might not believe this, but it's $443,000 for homes closed just in the last 30 days from Lake Orion schools and Oxford schools combined. Now, I will say this. We had some really high-end homes sell in the last month and some lakefront homes sell in the last month. So that number is skewed a little high. So don't be surprised if our average comes back down a little bit in this area. Now, the days on market data is what's really surprising, I think. The average days on market in Lake Orion and Oxford schools combined, only 7 days. So just under 7 actually. Let's look at Clarkston schools now. So houses on the market in Clarkston schools right now, 59. Houses pending ABO and CCS, 93. Sold in the last 30 days, 62 homes. And the average sales price in Clarkston schools for the last 30 days is $426,000. Average days on market, just 14. So also a really low number there. So the next set of data is for Rochester and Avondale schools. Currently on market, 159 homes, pending 189 homes. Sold in the last 30 days, 68 homes. And the average sales price for Rochester and Avondale schools combined, $481,000. This next number is really going to get you. Now, when pulling the data, I did remove a couple of outliers where the houses had been on the market up to a year, but the average days on market for recently listed homes, just 3 days in Rochester and Avondale schools. So that tells you, if you're a buyer, you have to be prepared and be ready to buy right away. Got to know your numbers in advance. Now let's look at the data for Troy schools. 69 homes currently on market, 125 homes pending, 68 homes sold in the last 30 days with an average sales price of 428. And their average days on market was 15 days. So I'll tell you, normally when we're just having a really good year in real estate, if a house is on the market maybe 30 days or so, that might seem like an average days on market. We love to sell them in just a few days, and that happens all the time. But if we take all the data, usually, and even in a really strong market, having a month or 2 months worth of inventory is still considered a seller's market. So when we have these numbers in our area, under 7 days, under 14 days, under 3 days, and under 15 days for the surrounding communities, you can see that houses are selling fast. So for a lot of our sellers, we recommend that they go visit grandma and grandpa. Maybe they take a long weekend and take a vacation to be able to allow for these showings from morning till night, because they're not really going to be home too much. And then we go over every day at the end of the day and turn out the lights check on the house, make sure everything's good, tidy up, and then the next morning we'll turn the lights back on for our sellers and get the house ready for showings for that next day. So for a lot of our properties that are really hot, we're just showing them for a long weekend. We'll list it as a coming soon listing, put it on the market on a Thursday, and by Monday we are reviewing several offers. So anyway, I hope that information is really beneficial for you. I saw a figure that said housing prices for the first few months of this year, we're going up 2 to 3% per month this spring, and housing prices are expected to still continue to rise over the next several months. So it certainly is an interesting time, absolutely fantastic for sellers. Buyers need a great strategy and a really great expert agent to help guide them through to get their offers accepted, but a great time and a busy time in real estate overall. So I'm here for you if you have any questions about real estate, about anything having to do with houses, paint colors, updates that you're thinking of doing that you might want to enjoy in your house for a little while before you sell. If you're thinking of selling in the future, give me a shout. I'd love to give you some guidance. Hope you all have a great day. And remember, if you need to sell, call Michelle. Take care. Bye-bye.